Hey guys, welcome back.
And welcome to Rivals FC.
We finally get to see Words and Isak combined, and Isak immediately out for maybe the season.
Yeah, also we're going to see some of Man United downfall, I guess. Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit about AFCON, and also we're going to talk about the January transfer window, and we have a game right at the end. So, see you there. We are back to the show, Azim.
Oh, lu happy lah bro.
Happy and sad. Dia but at least dua-dua ada lah. Kau ada happy tak?
Oh, tak happy
Tak
bro.
happy langsung,
Yeah.
100% sad.
Nak cakap tak happy sangat tu tak adalah. There's some positivity to take. Yeah, but overall devastating lah.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Alamak. So let's just start with this devastating news immediately then.
Yeah.
What happened? Ni game malam semalam lah.
Yeah, against one of the better team in the Premier League right now, dengan Aston Villa lah.
So we're the number 3 in the league.
Yeah, number 3 bro, Aston Villa. So Man United lost the match. Lose the match kan. Yeah, 2-1. But overall, yeah, defensively memang teruk bro.
Defense teruk.
Defense teruk. And aku akan point out Lenny Euro straight away.
Oh no, Lenny.
Yeah, overall the match tu, okay, nak kata chances tu ada. Yeah, there's some chances yang kita boleh score apa semua daripada Dogu, daripada Cunha, also from Bruno. But defensively sepatutnya game tu boleh menang. Game tu boleh menang. Even though goal daripada Morgan tu cantik-cantik apa semua, memang Lemons tak boleh tangkap lah. Susah lah.
Cantik, dua-dua gol tu
Yeah,
cantik.
but 2 gol tu masalah dia daripada Euro yang tak jaga dia.
Euro tak dapat close down Morgan Rogers
That's
kan?
the only task he have.
It's not fast enough lah bro.
Dia macam clueless.
Anticipation dia tak ada.
Yeah, dia tak boleh nak anticipate macam mana. Dia tak ada. Aku tak tahu lah IQ dia macam mana.
Dia
during
muda
that match.
lagi. Dia
Yeah,
macam
muda.
memang boy wonder tapi unproven sikit lah.
Yeah, but one of the man of the match lah for me even though kalah kan. Yeah, Patrick Dogu. Dia perform quite good.
Dia all out lah.
Dia all out.
The whole game
And
running kan.
bila kalah tu macam sedih juga lah. Sebab tak shock bila kalah, tapi kita main okay. Before this kalau kalah main teruk kan. Ini kalah but okay, still okay dengan tak adanya Embuemo, tak adanya Ahmad Muzraoui.
So actually okay lah.
Actually okay, but yeah, lose still a lose kan.
This is a lot, but I mean, yeah, okay kan. Kau lawan the third
Lawan
number 3 in
one
the
of the
table
best thing
at their stadium.
Yeah.
Kau tak ada 3 stars kau. Ni AFCON
Tak shock lah bro.
kalah tipis.
Okay, sebab apa kena menang
Okay.
match dengan Aston Villa, sebab Liverpool dah 3 point.
That's the real reason.
Tak boleh lah macam tu.
I think that's the real reason lu down. Sebab dah finally ada gap.
Tapi tak apa 3 gap je Liverpool fans tak jauh pun.
Tak jauh.
3
Tapi
gap.
now you know how it feels to be at the bottom of the...
Yeah, speaking of Liverpool pun ada masalah juga even though menang.
Yes. Even though menang, I think very sad. There was a big injury. Baru tadi baca, looks like not as bad as they thought, tapi dia memang ada fracture. Alexander Isak, right after scoring, beautiful punya finish, dia terus kena scissor tackle dengan Mickey van de Ven, the fastest, biggest defender, yang terus masuk macam sledgehammer, terus ada fracture. So it was sad lah because
Dia baru score.
since pre-season orang excited macam Words akan set up Isak. How does that look like? So sekali jadi. Tapi dia nampak straightforward je lah. Words buat kerja, terupas, tapi Isak made the great run, finish. But now out. And then honestly that game Tottenham tu gila sikit They were tackling was out of control.
Back playing aggressively lah.
Very aggressive. Van Dijk, dia lah second time this season Van Dijk ada orang red card. Dulu Anthony Gordon run the whole pitch. Baik bagi dia. Ni Xavi Simons, dia punya junior, dia bagi captain dia. But despite the win, goals from Isak and Ekitike ada worrying moment lah. Sebab Liverpool ni lawan 10 man. In the last 10 minutes of injury time, Romero pun send off.
Betul.
But despite all that period, Liverpool nampak shaky lah last 20 minutes.
Nampak shaky lah. And kita nampak Spurs main semangat gila.
Semangat.
Richarlison pun macam biasa lah. Aku tak tahu kenapa, but Richarlison kalau lepas skor tu
we knew it lah.
Nasib baik dia tak buka baju.
Nasib baik dia tak kan. Maybe this time dia patut buka baju because they didn't win
Dia
anyway.
Richarlison pun dapat kad kuning juga during the match.
Yes.
Dia pun macam over macam biasalah.
Dia macam
Richarlison
biasa.
being Richarlison lah.
Richarlison dia ada tolak Ekitike to the ground. Dia ada moments ni. I don't know. For me, kesian juga Spurs ni because this season was supposed to be a much better season kan. Tukar Ange. Rupanya Ange is not the problem.
So overall Liverpool got the win.
Yeah.
So do you think that Liverpool is back on the Premier League race?
I mean, okay, Liverpool to be back to last season because let's say we just compare dengan last season, memang jauh lagi.
Jauh sangat.
Jauh. I don't think the squad is, kalau ikut Arne Slot punya filosofi ni, yang dia tak pernah nak guna player squad dia, tak pernah nak guna Endo semua, dia maknanya kena belilah, right?
Betul.
So kalau macam tu still jauh because squad tu still rasa tak ada depth.
Yeah.
And then now we have all these injuries. Injury crack, let's go through the list. Isak. At least a few months.
Betul.
Almost they thought whole the season, but now at least a few months fracture. Conor Bradley pun injured half time keluar. Gomez is still injured, so maknanya right back we don't have a first
Gomez
team
dah
right
lama
back.
juga kan.
Gomez injured balik, biasalah Gomez. Dia akan perform sejak injured.
Yeah.
And then of course Salah tak ada, he have gone. Words and Ekitike dua-dua macam cramp. Keluar, so hopefully they are okay. But sometimes cramp ni next week you're gonna miss. And then Sobo dapat yellow card. He's not gonna play.
Suspended.
Leone might be coming back in January, which is crazy sebab the ACL dia putus kan.
So one of the thing, Isak,
yeah.
adakah orang boleh ganti dia right now? Even though dia betul-betul memang dia baru je score, betul lah kan. But for me, benda tu still a miss lah untuk Timo, betul tak?
Yeah, of course, because but at the same time, I think dia macam perkara awkward sikit dah avoid. Meaning that the
Boleh
most
adapt, tak ada dia.
sebab informed striker siapa? Ekitike.
Yep.
The one that you spend 90 million
Betul.
is out for performing the 130
Betul.
million. But because it's 130 million, diorang akan cuba masukkan Isak first team. But now diorang boleh fokus je lah Ekitike for the next few months. But Ekitike needs a backup. So
And
now,
also Chesa dia.
finally, Fede Kesa will getting game time.
And masa ni Chesa nak tunjuk whether he's good enough for Liverpool lah.
We all know dia ada passion and everything, but it's true. Dalam game yang di start semua, jarang dia really
Betul.
have a good effect. But now it's time lah. It's time to use the squad lah. And then also midfield kita dah nampak penat lah. Semua dah guna, semua kena main right back lah, semua kena main defense lah. So yeah, we're at a good point, meaning that we're winning. It's better than before, but it's a challenge. It's going to be challenging gila lah moving ahead.
So is it competing dalam Premier League? Or kau rasa macam nah, just gonna go slow and easy, just target like top 4?
I think for a fan's point of view, better kita kurangkan expectation.
Betul. Lagi hampa lah.
Kalau macam look, last season we all know we won, daripada day 1 sampai day hujung ada performance.
Yep.
Ni dengan this whole few months performance teruk,
Up and down.
and then you want to say win the league, it's hard to imagine now. But yeah, it's not bad, it's kind of close, but Arsenal and City have to have macam Liverpool punya drop of form which is almost impossible lah. Arsenal menang lagi, City look very strong now, and Aston Villa pun look strong.
Betul. And one of the thing macam last week aku rasa aku cakap Man United gonna target like top 4. Yeah, we not gonna do it anymore.
There we go. This is the expectation episode.
Betul.
Yang kita macam chill out sikit.
Yeah, one of the thing bila tengok what's happening, macam Adam tadi cakap ada injury list kan. Man United ada AFCON. Okay, list out lah sikit ya.
Let's go.
Kita ada Mbuemo, Mazraoui,
Out.
Ahmad
out.
and then injury list kita ada Maguire. Delete. Right now Menu also injured.
Menu's injured.
Siapa lagi?
Bruno injured.
Bruno hamstring.
Yeah.
Siapa lagi?
Yeah.
Kalau tengok lawan dengan Aston Villa, now Bruno dah hamstring, kita punya squad depth kita yang masuk siapa? Shia, Lassie. Semua macam tu.
Who's that? Tak kenal lah. If it's like that, usually Man U punya player because of you aku dah kenal. Ni aku tak kenal lah siapa ni.
Dia dah lost lah. So nak tak nak memang kena sign lah new player for January. So looking forward lah untuk tengok Ineos perform macam mana on the January punya transfer punya ni. Season dah start
Yeah, transfer window is tied to a certain game we're going to have at the end. But before we get there, you want to touch on any other team ke apa? So far kau dah tengok game lain tak this weekend?
Ada tengok Man City. Man
Gila, Man
City.
City.
Ya, aku always rasa like this season, Man City still ada peluang nak potong Arsenal. Even though Arsenal they back to winning ways, but City dia tengah try to get the momentum. Haaland is back. Haaland dah start scoring, and you know when Haaland is at his best, unstoppable, bro.
Haaland is amazing. Last week kita touch on Phil Foden, tapi aku rasa last game ni Phil Foden boleh chill sebab player-player lain ni dah step up. And right now Cherki is really good. Not only is he good on the ball dengan passing, dengan dribbling dia, aku rasa one of his skill is dia pandai tarik bola dari player lain.
That's the thing about Man City lah. Dia ada squad depth yang besar. Doku, tengok macam Doku, Reinders
is another
player macam tu, bro. Dia boleh pilih tak? Pep boleh pilih which player he wants during that match, and still boleh menang.
This season they don't need Rodri again.
Betul.
Last season yang back form orang cakap Rodri tak ada. They've solved that. So they don't need Rodri. They are already playing that well. All the best to City, I guess.
Haaland tak score, then you got Phil Foden. Semua player dia.
That's right. City were really good. Another game that impressed me, bro. This manager Daniel Farke was almost fired.
Nyaris.
He almost fired a few months ago, but now Leeds dah pick up form, and the mighty Crystal Palace kena tapau 4-1.
Siapa tengok match tu memang outstanding performance daripada Leeds tu. Memang dia nak selamatkan dia punya coach dan manager dia.
And the thing is, we talk about AKDK, we talk about the new signings doing well apa this season. In that group is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dia daripada few seasons tak buat apa sih ke Everton ni. Ingat dah gone mama ni.
Dah habis lah zaman dia.
That's great lah Premier League to have this. We talk about Granit Xhaka that time. Players that come back and have a moment with the smaller team. And this season of all seasons, siapa-siapa pun ada moment nak shine.
Betul.
Dalam Premier League ni. So Leeds did well. Arsenal aku malas nak tengok. But then they still won. Thanks Everton.
Declan Rice.
Gyökeres punya penalty. Siapa lagi? Chelsea Newcastle lah.
Chelsea Newcastle nyaris. Chelsea tak kalah.
Tu ada
good comeback from Chelsea.
Good comeback. Reece James, good leadership, got the free kick. Tapi tu awal Walter dah buat hal lah. So both teams have that.
Betul.
Ni the perfect example of Premier League this season. Newcastle boleh power gila first half, and then boleh kantoi because Chelsea pula tunjuk power diorang.
That's the thing about the Premier League this season. Sesiapa pun still boleh menang. Kita tak boleh cakap macam Arsenal gonna win the league. Fans Arsenal kat sana korang kena relax. Sebab korang ada sejarah, bro. Korang boleh bottle benda ni bila-bila. And City is coming for you.
No pressure.
And also Aston Villa. Kita tak tahu. There's a wild card.
There's a wild card. And it's also not that far. Kat bawah tu Chelsea and Liverpool enough to be at that level nak boleh. You could lose a game against them. And then gain advantage. But City and Aston Villa all face the same thing.
And January ada transfer windows.
That's right.
It's gonna make everything more interesting.
That's right.
Tengok siapa yang kena sign. Kita tak tahu. Tiba-tiba Ramos ada ke? Mana tahu.
Bola kena main macam tu. So let's then segue into our special segment, special game. Of course, we're becoming the manager again on this segment called Buy, Loan or Trade. Okay, so it's an easy game. I'm going to ask Azim from menu perspective. You're going to ask about me, and you have 3 transfers to make. So seorang would buy. Who would you just buy? So you have to be quite realistic. Who do you think is affordable? Who you can loan maybe? And maybe it's a special situation player yang bukan first level sangat ke apa. It can be an older player or a younger player. And then trade. So
trade ni boleh lah.
Trade ni, but depending on let's say kau kena trade yang sama value. Katakan kau trade Mbeumo. You have to kind of get the same level of player. Kau tak boleh Mbeumo for
contoh kalau korang
Vinicius.
nak keluarkan Bruno, korang tak boleh lah masukkan player-player biasa. At least
level
that level.
Okay, so let's start with Azim. And the first one, who is the player that you are going to buy?
Okay, aku rasa ramai yang dah dengar rumours ni dekat luar sana. And there's a lot of team yang tengah interested dengan dia ni sekarang. Price tag dia okay for me. Aku rasa Adam dapat teka player ni. Semenyo.
Antoine Semenyo from Bournemouth.
Betul. So, aku perlukan a good midfield.
Midfield
yang betul-betul boleh ganti untuk ni.
Bruno.
Bruno.
Sebenarnya winger kan.
Ya, dia boleh main midfield.
Lain macam. Kau ambil sebenarnya bagi dia midfield lah.
Okay, right now, apa yang MU ada is that semuanya for me aku straightforward lah. MU ada sekarang ni semua teruk.
Kalau boleh nak trade semua lah.
Okay, let's say midfield kan. Sekarang ni yes, kita ada Bruno. Sebab apa Semenyo akan masuk. Ya, kita ada Kunia, Ahmad apa semua. Right now Ahmad pun dah tak ada lah. Ahmad pun takkan nak Ahmad je. Ahmad pergi AFCON ni, okay, Ahmad pun bukannya perform outstanding sangat pun. Semenyo kena ada. And then sebab tu aku kata midfield. Sebab this whole buy, loan and trade, dia midfieldnya. So I'm gonna get Semenyo for apa? 65 mil.
65 million.
Bayangkan dengan harga tu. Semenyo bro. Dapat Semenyo. Aku rasa City, Liverpool also interested.
Liverpool are interested. But especially now Izzat dah injured pun. Dia gonna amp that up.
It's up to Semenyo sekarang ni aku rasa. Dia nak masuk team yang biggest club.
Mana tahu dia kawan dengan Buemo ke. Biggest club, sure. If he's delusional, he can go.
Macam Adam kata tadi, MU dah ada Bruno kan midfield. So dalam ni akan adakah Bruno dalam team aku lagi?
Okay.
So loan.
So, go next one.
Aku akan buy Semenyo. Okay, reason macam aku cakap tu lah. Aku akan kuatkan midfield aku. Wing semua aku kuat kan. Okay, loan. Aku akan ada backup lah. Loan ni kita ambil, aku akan ambil realistically Gallagher. Ingat lagi tak Gallagher? Yep. Dia sekarang dekat Atletico Madrid, dulu Chelsea.
That's a smart one.
Kalau ingat lagi dia, kalau dia okay, boleh ambil permanent deals. But itu yang MU perlukan sekarang. Casemiro pun dah kadang-kadang okey, kadang-kadang tak okey. And midfield mau apa semua bukannya okey sangat. At least ni boleh tambahkan lagi squad depth MU on the midfield. That's on loan. Okay.
Last trade. Who you gonna trade?
Aku akan trade our captain.
Bruno.
Aku
the
akan
best
trade.
player.
The best player aku akan trade.
Assist leader.
Assist tinggi dekat Premier League right now. Bruno.
Siapa boleh? So you gonna trade sama level Bruno tapi boleh lagi bagus untuk MU lah.
Aku rasa benda ni akan ada orang kata Bruno kenapa nak jual dia bagus apa semua. He's good. Dia assist but for me dia bukan seorang leader yang betul-betul dekat Man United right now. The team is built around Bruno sekarang ni. Kalau Bruno tak perform, tengok semalam. Kalau Bruno out, habis lah. Bukan semalam je lah. Semalam okey sikit lah. Bruno keluar still boleh adapt lagi lah. But before this, kalau Bruno keluar ke apa ke, memang dia tak perform, memang the whole team tak perform. And aku dah start tak trust dengan Bruno punya leadership right now.
Okay lah, tukar trade dia dah. Dengan siapa?
Aku akan ambil Angelo Stiller.
Angelo Stiller from Stuttgart.
The next Toni Kroos.
He's good.
The next Toni Kroos. Aku suka dia daripada dulu lagi. Aku tengok dia sebab first
that's
realistic kan. Dia lain.
Dia pun muda juga. Not bad, I think 22, 23.
Still muda and dia adalah midfield yang very dynamic dekat ni. The next Toni bro.
Sian dia kena kutuk pasal hidung dia.
Dia kena kutuk. One of the thing. Tapi aku kenal dia pun sebab hidung. Bukan sebab skill dia. First kan. First impression.
Lepas tu kau first pasal hidung dan kau tengok highlight kau macam
bila aku tengok highlight. Bro. Lepas tu aku tengok highlight. Tengok masuk dalam game apa semua kan. Dia ni good player. And aku rasa Man U kena start from scratch balik. Right now, apa team ni dah ada memang build around Bruno. Masa mula kita beli Bruno, that's the plan. Around Bruno. We need a new player, bukan captain kita boleh ambil orang lain, but a good midfield. Yang sekarang ni more dynamic daripada apa yang kita ada sekarang ni. And to trade Bruno for Angelo, aku rasa is a good deal.
I don't know. I think that's a smart move. Actually, Stiller come in, something to prove. Dia memang dah German squad apa semua. That's smart. Not bad. So bonus question. Since Bruno ada child, siapa kau jadikan captain?
Captain Harry Maguire bro.
Harry Maguire.
Tak payah ada captain
memang
on the field pun. Tak payah ada Bruno dengan Maguire. Even though dulu dia captain, masa tu dia teruk main. But kita tengok dia bounce back macam mana.
It's true. Dia macam ada banyak sangat fokus kat Bruno sekarang nak perform. Actually kesian dia. A lot of pressure is on him. Body language dia kita dah tahu. So actually if he's taken out of the equation, maybe the team as a team can come back.
Ya, macam nak kata Maguire dulu pun orang tak respect dia. Maybe Rashford tak respect dia. But he's gone now. Player-player yang macam tu dah tak ada dekat MU.
That's true.
So Maguire is
Clear the
one of the
deadwood,
dia pun dah tunjukkan dia bounce back macam mana.
Yeah.
Daripada kena bully apa
Score
semua.
lah Liverpool menang itu. Dia injured je sekarang
memes yang Harry Maguire. He's a good captain ni.
Time to bring a revival lah. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. That's from your side. I think those are 3 good ones. So recap. Lu beli Semenyo
sebab realistically dia memang
aku rasa kau pun need kalau dia striker attacker pun kau need that rotation, because right now you only have Cunha, Mbeumo, Mount tiba-tiba main
tengok
attacker.
Macam Cunha tiba-tiba dia main attacking midfield. Okay, tiba-tiba kadang-kadang Cunha boleh main winger, benda-benda macam tu. Semenyo dia boleh main juga attacking midfield, boleh main winger. That's about Man United lah for me lah. Apa yang kalau korang ada rasa yang korang perlukan good ada player daripada apa yang aku cakap ni, korang boleh komen je kat bawah siapa yang korang rasa is good to buy, is good to trade and good for loan. Just comment down below. That's for Manchester United lah. What about Liverpool, bro?
Let's go Liverpool side. Okay,
aku nak dengar juga
Adam dah spend banyak this season, but now with injury and everything, there's a few things to think about. Maybe dengan Isak tak ada, you think that we should get another striker, tapi kita ada kisah, you know, maybe the part to focus on for me was of course with my buy is that I want to settle this once and for all. I want the defense to be super strong.
Apa? Okay, maknanya defense yang sekarang ni a bit fragile ke apa?
Dia tak cukup rotation dalam defense tu. Dari dulu lagi, kalau zaman dulu Matip and Gomez take turn, Van Dijk akan main setiap game. Style dia main pun sama conserve energy. But now Konate ada shaky moment banyak.
Betul.
So sometimes kalau ada player on the bench yang boleh challenge, that's why they talk about Mark Gehi. If he's there on the bench, can challenge. So you can have the defenders, like siapa drop off form, he can get dropped. So it's a good pressure to have. Mark Gehi ni kita semua dah tahu. I want to go for someone yang kalau boleh dia terus akan ganti Van Dijk. Dia ada level, dia ada international experience, dia ada European experience.
Meaning that kau nak Mark Gehi ni adalah someone yang terus ganti Van Dijk, not cover for him.
That can play with him, or eventually is going to ganti him. Mark Gehi, okay, you might say he plays on Van Dijk position, he might ganti Konate, but is he really that proven yet? For me, my best choice, dream selection aku is Inter Milan defender Alessandro Bastoni. I think Bastoni dia ada banyak game quality yang sama dengan Van Dijk. He's one of the leading in progressive passes apa semua. Dia banyak gerak ke depan. Yes, he plays in 3-man defense, tapi aku rasa Bastoni inside there has a good mix of experience and he's still young. Dia game dia is very balanced. Dia grow very fast in the last few years. And he can be someone that's going to take over straight from Van Dijk. It could also be good. We have Leone there, another Italian guy inside there. But I think enough. We always buying midfielder, winger, apa. I'm going to use this buy and get a really solid defender.
Tapi tu kita tak dapat tengok World Cup ni.
Italy.
Rugi kalau tak, aku kata dia mesti ada punya.
Maybe.
And kita boleh tengok all the Italian players.
Maybe that's good for Italian players to go for it, because maybe they're going to try extra hard to go for the next World Cup. So maybe for 4 years you get Italian players performing more. Italian players ni jarang pun pergi Premier League, pergi around the world apa semua. But you know, the world is becoming smaller, globalization. Why not? Alessandro Bastoni, that's my choice.
For defensive.
Shout out the defense.
So Adam go for defensive ni lah. Aku go for midfield.
Next is the loan. Okay, so loan. I think we do need the attacker thing. Okay, Semenyo memang choice aku before, but then I want to try and bring in different energy to the team. What I think we really need. But since we're talking about loan, it's only sekejap and Isak is injured.
Betul.
So maybe it's time to bring in just a striker. If he can play a bit of wing apa semua pun, it's not bad. So for my loan choice, I'm taking from the Premier League.
Tak jauh
tak jauh. Dia boleh main wing, tapi lately dia banyak main striker. Dia banyak link dengan Liverpool juga. I'm going for Jarrod Bowen. Aku say loan because he's not the typical age. Dia dah tua sikit, 28. Kita tak selalu go for dia. But I think if he come in and he prove himself to be a good squad player, smart player, dia boleh dapat a signing. But if it doesn't work out just for this season, we need him a little bit. I think we need that utility. Ekitike is now the plan. To go for another out-and-out striker serugi because sometimes on the wing ke apa or attacking mid kita main attacking mid. So I think Jarrod Bowen can play a lot of position for us.
And dia pun ada experience dalam Premier League. Dia pun
ada pedigree. Dia dah fastest 200 goals for West Ham dalam punya history. Yeah, Jarrod Bowen man.
Jarrod Bowen on loan
Jarrod Bowen. And also ada experience, ada bit of leadership and diorang ada yang lower table punya mentality tu, fighter.
Bila macam ni aku rasa benda tu betul juga sebab Bowen ni adalah one player yang dia bukannya daripada star. Dia ada experience and mungkin benda tu boleh bagi something yang Liverpool tak ada lagi.
Yes, that's right. We need the English grit bit, okay?
Itu daripada loan
Jarrod Bowen's my loan.
What about trade? Kau kena keluarkan satu player untuk dapatkan satu player and the level must be the same. Kena sama level.
Itulah, yang ni susah sebab level dia arguable. Kalau last season level dia tinggi. I think for trade for me I have to look at the weakest part in the team.
Okay.
Mana player and not just a sub because sub anyone can trade. But that gets in the first team but sometimes is a weak link.
Betul.
And a lot of people have said Konate ke apa. I think we need to keep Konate. There's a lot of raw potential there. I like this player, but right now I'm not seeing it as a Liverpool level player. Is Milos Kerkez.
Whoa.
I think I'm going to trade Milos Kerkez for another left back. I want Nuno Mendes, but I think you can argue Nuno Mendes not same level. Nuno Mendes is best left back in the world. So I will go for Leverkusen left back Alex Grimaldo. Grimaldo as a switch because I think it's not a quick fix. He's old. We should be going for younger guy. Memang tak ada banyak sangat pun young player left back. Nuno Mendes is the perfect
tak
age.
banyak young and good player
And good. The one Real Madrid pun baru angkat tu pun Carreras ke apa is quite good but he gone to Real Madrid. I don't think we're going to get him. I think Grimaldo will just come in immediately and give you a lot of option.
That's the thing lah. Tapi macam tadi yang aku cakap he's not young.
No.
And maybe dia bagus sekarang ni sebab ini mungkin prime dia. Adakah benda ni sesuai untuk Kerkez? Kerkez ni perlukan masa lagi.
Sebenarnya the truth is Kerkez perlukan masa. Kerkez needs to come back to being the type of player to look up because dia dah fokus sangat on one thing which I think dia tak nak buat silap.
Betul.
And I think right now dia also very takut dengan Van Dijk.
Dia main cautious.
Very cautious. He had a few games yang sign a stupid. I like his spirit, but he's had a few games with a stupid decision ke apa. But I think I just don't see it at the quality level. Aku tak nampak lagi yang dia ni boleh become that. And you have to see bits of it. Macam hari tu Frimpong masuk. Walaupun dah lama tak main sekejap, immediate effect.
Lagi okay.
Kau nampak terus quality dia. Kerkez is fast, sure. He's quite strong. Defensively he's been better. But attacking right now, macam dulu Gakpo selalu tak pass kat dia. Because Gakpo tak ngam dia. That day Words banyak pass through to Kerkez. Words was always just going to put him through. But then final delivery dia pun tak on. So after a while he's going to stop receiving the ball. So sayang lah kalau mati kat left. We need both our wing back to be.
Betul.
And Grimaldo is one of the best delivery experts.
Aku rasa Grimaldo adalah someone yang sesuai untuk Liverpool juga lah. Kalau nak ganti dengan Kerkez, yes, aku rasa aku agree lah. Kerkez punya performance pun right now dia macam ni.
Because Grimaldo is a free kick, not just an expert, he is a technician. Dia power gila. So bayangkan kalau you have a free kick, you're a keeper, and one side is Szoboszlai, one side is Grimaldo. Bro, anything. They both, Szoboszlai and Grimaldo boleh bagi bola macam-macam jenis bola, knuckle, curl, all this, semua boleh. Tak ada hal. So, man, that's my 3 choices. I also don't want to go so high profile. Kalau aku dah trauma sikit with going for all this high profile, and it doesn't hit
sejarah
expectation.
berulang.
Kita expectation kita confirm
sebab
naik.
Liverpool dia macam Man U yang dulu. Dia akan sign player yang sepatutnya memang orang bukannya tak terkenal. Someone yang bukan big name lah. Betul tak?
That's true. So that's our segment of buy, loan, trade. Who knows what's going to happen this January? Banyak kali January datang tak beli siapa pun.
Tak, itu benda tu yang mengecewakan lah. Kita expect something from our team. Kita nakkan something. Ada benda terjadi, at least a new addition, a new thing yang happen yang boleh ubah dynamic squad tu.
But you never know, Azim. Some seasons when you don't buy anyone, which is like Liverpool last season, and you have to look at Aston Villa this season, they hampir tak beli anyone.
Betul.
they lost a lot of the player. Rashford, all these loans yang tak jadi. But look at them now because they have the same core.
Bila kita ada player baru, you need all the team cohesion balik, all the team kena be in one unit lah. Tapi kalau MU aku rasa belilah baru, dah tak main macam one unit lah sekarang ni.
Both of us need to buy or not, we're gonna trust in youth. And kalau trust youth, trust all the way. Trust betul. Bagi few games. Tu je one thing I think about Slot and why he doesn't beat Kesa, Harvey semua ni is that when we played Plymouth Argyle FA Cup and we lost, he never forgive those players zaman tu. So now if that's the case with all this injury, so what? You cannot force him to use Endo, Kesa semua, then buy. Okay? Or use
Liverpool, dia ada masalah injury dia. Man U ada AFCON dengan injury list yang sangat-sangat
You still think in downfall? Man U is in the downfall?
Man United tengah ada downfall sekarang ni ataupun kejatuhan. Aku rasa kalau let's say benda ni macam ni, aku akan straightforward cakap. Kalau Man U tak beli any player for this January punya transfer windows, ini adalah kejatuhan MU. With all the injury list, player yang pergi AFCON, things are not looking good, bro, untuk Man United.
But I mean, like, in the end of the day, we always compare. We have to see kita compare dengan apa. If you're always going to compare Man U with the winning days, it's going to be a long, dark road. But
the target mostly, the realistically target is to be in the Champions League right now.
But then I think to compare, you should compare with last season.
Last season.
And whatever it is, whatever you do now, I think at this point quite sure kau dah better than last season.
Memang kena sign, bro. Let's say tiba-tiba Cunha injured, gone. All gone.
But this is a tough period. This is what we're talking about. So, hopefully both teams can sort things out. Next game kau orang lawan siapa?
Newcastle.
Home.
Newcastle home,
You at home, Okay.
Susah, bro. After Newcastle baru Wolves.
Wolves. That's why.
Lepas Liverpool lah.
We are playing Wolves next. Hopefully we can get goals. Hopefully ketika aku boleh bagi dia captain and he gets a few goals.
Aku rasa Liverpool boleh menang doh. Aku rasa boleh menang besar.
Patutnya, but then you never know this kind of game. Don't menang, they only have 2 points, Wolves, this whole season. Kalah. My God. So, hopefully we don't change their fortune lah.
Tak silap aku, Man U menang dengan Wolves like 4-0, 4-1 ke apa? Takkan Liverpool tak boleh kan?
I like how you wish me luck. Alright guys, so that's it. Before we go, we also had a competition last week where we gave away a Yuna t-shirt, and the winner, sorry, but no one got the right score untuk the game.
But the closest
is our first commenter here on the YouTube video that we did last week. Yes, Mr. FireRock_88. Okay, so we'll be reaching out to you. If you watch this and we haven't reached out, maybe you reach out, DM kita maybe kat socials lah. Instagram apa senang sikit. Trying to find you on YouTube. And he predicted Liverpool 2-1 correctly.
Betul.
And then he predicted Aston Villa 2-0. Dia tak bagi chance Man U.
Jangan ingat MU tak boleh score, bro.
MU boleh score, bro. Come on. But anyway, you were the closest, so we're going to reach out to you, find out your size, and send over your t-shirt. So thank you very much for playing. Guys, this has been Rivals FC. Thank you very much.
See you next time.
See you next week. Ciao.